Why can you never wait? Every day you do that. When I first got to Upbring, I used to get into fights with the other girls because I was just scared all the time. I was always like on edge, and so it was the only way that I knew how to handle it. I just felt like I had to hit them before they hit me. I felt like I needed to make them scared or else they would think they could do whatever they wanted to me. Luckily, Miss Kate, she understood. She never held it against me. She knew that back home I would wake up to strangers in the apartment, different people almost every day, and my mom, she wouldn't protect me from them. Like sometimes she would trade me in for drugs or money. So like I had to learn how to fight. It's just something I had to do. Or
a lot of our residents come from places so awful you can't even imagine. Before this, I was an EMT for 20 years, and I, on every shift, saw people at the worst possible moments of their lives. Gunshot wounds and car wrecks, just awful stuff. Morning, Maya. I think that, the follow-through on picking someone up, taking them to a hospital, and then you leave to go on another call and you never knew what happened to them. And now I'm part of what happens to people's lives. And that's really satisfying to me.
So this board you're looking at, can you tell me a little bit about what you guys use that for?
Well, the board lets us know how the girls are doing on a daily basis and whether they've got privileges or not. Well, for instance, Lisa's lost her privileges. She's gotten into some fights, she's tried to run away, but we're not giving up on her. They act out, they fight and they yell, and they just generally rebel. And that can be difficult, but I can't take it personally because I have to remember where they come from and that life has been difficult for them. Every time they act out, I sit them down and I talk to them and remind them that they are survivors. But here we have to do more than just survive. We have to learn to live.
Growing up, I never knew what to expect when I'd walk out of my room. So I would just climb out of my window and sneak off. I hardly ever went to school. I would just roam the streets. Well, I'm opener today. I get everything ready to go before the manager gets here. I gotta water everything, sweep up, pull potting soil for the new plants. Yeah, well, I'm someone who can be trusted now, and a lot of why I made it is because of Miss Kate. She's just awesome. Like, she just was always there for me. I was used to people, adults, just splitting sooner or later, but Miss Kate, though, she didn't split. She didn't back down either. Every day she was there, smiling that smile, letting me know what was up. Yeah, at first I used to hate that though. It's quiet out here in the mornings. Peaceful. Eventually, after a while, I knew that she would always be there. I knew she would always be there. She was there to teach me just basic stuff like setting an alarm clock, doing my homework, do the work, Gabby. Do the work. She'd always say that. And she believed I could do the work. There was no doubt in her mind that I could do it. And because she believed in me, I started to believe in me too.
Do the work. I tell all the girls, and I told Gabby, do the work. She used to roll her eyes and complain, but I remember the day that she got her diploma. She was so proud. She did the work. Some days, I do wonder if I'm helping. Most days, I know I am.